your girl Folasade, the Hey guys, welcome to the Money Zone. I'm your host, Folasade, the Accountability Accountant, guys, and I am so excited, so blessed, and so pumped up to be here with you guys on this amazing Tuesday. Hopefully you guys missed me last week. Okay, I missed you guys. But okay, so on tonight's show, guys, we're going to talk about, is bad customer service making you lose business? Now, that's segment 1. And then segment 2, we're going to talk about building generational wealth in parentless or non-married in a non-married society. Okay, so we got a lot in store, some amazing topics. So guys, if you're watching us on YouTube, please like the video and share it with your friends. If you're watching us on Facebook or any social media platform, please share the video as well. Guys, you do want to grab your pen, your paper, and whatever libation, wine, water, whatever you're drinking on tonight, grab it, girl, because we're about to have a discussion tonight. So guys, we're going to take our regular little break to give you some time to get it together, and then we'll be right back. Hey guys, welcome to the Money Zone. I'm your host, Folasade, the Accountability Accountant, guys. And on tonight's show, we're going to talk about, is your customer service good? Is your customer service driving your business to the ground? Okay, so why do we want to talk about this? Because y'all know, y'all just saw all of them posts on Instagram, Facebook. I hate doing business with Black businesses. Black businesses have the worst customer service, guys. They even broken down and discriminated the type of Black. They be like, Jamaican restaurants, the service is bad. African restaurants, the service is bad. Black business owners, the service is bad. Guys, as a fellow business owner, okay, I pride myself on amazing customer service. And let's really be honest, we can't please everybody, y'all. So for all of the ones that's really giving us extra headaches, sometimes we do be having to read people, but no. Let me go. Let me stay professional. No. But no, on the truth, we know, guys, honestly, we cannot please everybody. But our goal should be is to be able to provide excellent customer service for our clients, customers, or whatever you call them, your guests, whatever you call them, right? So, but we have a challenge in the Black community, because in the Black community, our businesses are labeled before you even step in the door. We are labeled as having what? Bad customer service. And so is that customer service costing you money? Yes. Actually, just the perception of Black businesses have bad customer service in general is costing Black businesses a lot of money. There's a statistic, okay, from the American Customer Service Association. They say, hold on, because they review customer service across the board, y'all. They were saying 27. Okay, hold on, because they give us almost every stat, talking about what softwares we use, everything. Okay, it says 21% of people, let me just use whatever this quote is, this example they say. No, let's use this one. 70% of unhappy customers whose problems are resolved are willing to shop with your business again. Then they said nearly 70% of customers are irritated when their call is transferred from one department to another. 21% of people waiting at a hospital pharmacy decided to fill their own prescriptions elsewhere because they waited so long. 35% of customers have become angry when talking to customer service. Guys, the list goes on and on and on and on. And truth be told, regardless of what statistics are out there, regardless of what stats are out there, as a business owner, it is our duty to be able to provide excellent customer service. And where does that start? So, guys, you want to write this down. Number one. Well, first of all, before I even tell you what the number one is, yes, bad customer service is costing you money. It might be costing you a lot of money. And truth be told, with more and more people saying, oh, Black businesses have bad customer service, that's actually deteriorating the value of Black businesses in totality. Because see, guys, I don't want us to just make money just from the Black community. I want us to also make money from others communities. But if we are perceived to have had bad customer service or attitudes or nasty, or our facilities are dirty, then guess what? We're not going to be able to make the money that we know that we can make. So number one way to prevent your business from failing from poor customer service is to have standard operating procedures about your customer service policies. So yes, if people are answering your phones, they need to have a standard way to answer your phones. If they have a conflict, they need to have a conflict resolution training or a manual. If you have multiple services and they need to be able to be familiar about the different services, they should have a manual for that. So the first thing that each and every one of you guys need to do today to have excellent customer service is to create standard operating procedures for your customer service. That's from the way that your ladies answer the phone, the people that answer your phones. That's from the people that deliver the product. That's from your response time and everything. So let me just give you an example. Some of you guys probably think that a business owner have that automated message just because. No. The automated message is to prevent clients from calling, say, hey, did you receive our email? I emailed you like 25 minutes ago. However, with the automated email, they know that the email touched your mailbox because they received the automated email, right? So they know that someone has it. Secondly, that email might say, and it should say, hey, we received your email and we're going to respond within 24 to 48 hours. Just that simple implementation of having an autoresponder will save a lot of you guys from spinning a wheel and chasing and fighting clients. Because I remember when I was first starting my company, well, not really just starting. I remember when I was a few years in the game, some of my clients thought I was their employee. But what I realized was that I allowed them to do so because I didn't have certain policies in place, didn't have certain procedures in place. I also was too accessible. Too accessible. So yeah, they're going to start to think you are the employee if you're too accessible. Okay. So number one, make sure you guys have customer service operating procedures. And let me just be clear, guys. Every service, every process, everything in your business, you are supposed to have a process for. I mean, everything from answering your phones to sweeping your floors to refilling your paper if you have a machine in your office to responding to clients' emails. There should be a template. There should be a format. There should be something that every team member, every position should be able to go to and use as a guide. Now, you're not going to have it all right off the bat, so don't get overwhelmed. Because I know some of you are going to watch this replay or you're watching this now. You're like, oh my gosh, I have nothing. Chill. I want you guys to go execute on this after we watch the show. Don't panic now. Just evaluate what you have, what you don't have, and start to implement. Now, you may not have a thick old book of policies and procedures. You might have boards. Like I have a sauna board with all of our policies and our procedures per service. You can do it your way, guys. But the first thing is to make sure you guys have customer service processes and policies, okay? The second thing that I want to talk about is reviews. Reviews can make or break you. Now, I've experienced bad reviews, okay? Reviews, good reviews and bad reviews can make or break you. Here's the thing. You can have so many good reviews that just say 5 stars, right? But guess what? They never tell the customers or your prospects their experience. So they'll say, oh, working with Folasade was great. Oh, thank you, Suncrest. Oh, thank you, such and such. That's not enough. That review is not a bad review, but that basic review is costing me money because people want to hear, oh, thank you, Folasade, for the excellent services. You guys saved me $5,000 this year. Thank you so much. That's what the customers want to hear. But you guys are not getting the reviews that you need. But the issue is, it's not necessarily just the basic reviews, but when you guys get bad reviews. And yes, a bad review can make or break you. But here's what you guys need to do. If you get a bad review, you don't have to respond right away, being all emotional in your feelings. I don't want you to do that. Okay? What I want you to do is read what the client is saying and then replay in your mind exactly what the hell happened. If you know you went above and beyond for that client, mention it in your response. If you know that client was irate, mention it in your response. If you know that client didn't deliver what you requested in a timely manner, whatever the situation may be, I'm sorry, y'all, to make your client look shitty, you want to mention it. Because I've had a lot of people tell me, oh, Folasade, I chose you. The reason why I decided to work with you was because your response to that bad review. So I ended up getting a bad review, and the person said, it was long, y'all, and it was all wrong. Said that I made a mistake on their tax return, everything. And I responded point by point by point by point. And that's exactly what you guys want to do without breach of confidentiality and all of that stuff, or, you know, exposing them too much. You don't want to say, oh, you only made $100,000. Don't say nothing they did, right? Just put the facts there. So when people reading it, they will see that you did your part. They will see that you maintained integrity or you had amazing customer service. They will see that you went above and beyond. And honestly, a bad review can actually bring in you a lot of money if you respond correctly and appropriately. Not all hood reddish, ghetto, unprofessional. No, very, very professional, but very direct, and list out every daggone experience or problem that you had with this client. Because see, what people do, people put bad reviews deliberately for people to stop coming to you. So their intentions, honestly, when people put bad reviews out there, their intentions were never good from the beginning because they just don't want you to make money. So the reality is they're going to say a lot, and it's your word against theirs, basically. So when you guys get a bad review, don't just run from the review. Basically, let me see if I can even pull up mine so I can give you guys a good real world application. And I ended up getting another bad review, and I didn't respond to that client yet, y'all. I didn't respond to that client yet because, you know, truth be told, it made me feel like I was a slave or whatever, and I just don't want to relive that bad experience or whatever. Give me 1 second. The lowest. Okay, here we go. I'm about to share my screen, y'all. And let me be honest with you, as a business owner, Trump, I can't share. Okay, yes, I can. As a business owner, we dread these, and a lot of you may have sleepless nights because of this. So I'm glad we're having this discussion so you can know from my experience, we all go through this, and don't be having sleepless nights, just respond accordingly. So this particular client, this is what 3 years ago, he said, oh my gosh, y'all see, it's long. It's I have been getting my taxes done here for a couple of years now, and it seems like as the business is going downhill, the services were okay, not good, but just okay because of the low fee for doing your taxes. But with anything, so first of all, let me give you guys some context. This was a client that my dad that came over with me when I left my dad, and my dad don't charge nowhere near as much as me and my team charge. So he says, but with anything you do in life, you get what you pay for, nothing more, nothing less. I had a bit of some concerns with why each and every year I filed my taxes dating back to 2012, the IRS always sends me a notice pertaining. So, you know, he went in and did I ever respond on this one? I did respond. So here I go. Very long, just like this, y'all, even a little longer. I said, hi, EA. I would like to first say thank you for attempting to harm my business when no foul or wrongdoing was done on our part. EA, you called the office 6 months ago with your notice. I stayed on the phone with you for over an hour trying to figure out what income the IRS stated that you didn't claim prior to me receiving the notice. Perplexingly, at the time, you weren't aware of any additional income. I reviewed the notice and immediately requested that you locate your W-2 and the 1099 the IRS is stating that your job issued to you so that I could attempted to locate and finally received a copy of your 1099 from your employee HR department. I skipped something, y'all, but it's a lot. So basically, long story short, y'all, I ate them up at all of this, okay? And I said, P.S., yes, I did hang up on you because I have a right to walk away from any toxic situation. That's why I became a business owner. You gave me no choice but to hang up on you with your hostile and condescending tone. We are getting nowhere. We were getting nowhere. I also told you to call me back when you change your tone. So, guys, here's the thing. You going to deal, I'm going to be honest with you, and black people, y'all motherfuckers got to do better. Y'all motherfuckers got to do better because y'all assholes be actually deliberately trying to fuck up people's business. And I'm going to be really honest with you. And sorry if you feel like I'm not being professional or whatever the case may be. We on RIP Radio Network, okay? So here's the thing. Y'all asses be really trying to mess people's businesses up. Y'all really truly in the bottom of the core of y'all spirit. I don't know why black people feel like I feel like y'all feel a fucking hate. But the reality is a lot of y'all be deliberately trying to sabotage people's businesses and put bad reviews and do all sorts of shady shit so you don't have to pay for your bill and do all of this mess. And then you sit there and you say the person had bad customer service when you know your ass was an asshole and when you know you was mean as and you know that you didn't do what you were supposed to be doing, and they kept begging you, asking you to do the right thing, and you did it. So lo and behold, guys, a lot of times people just want to fuck with you when they give you bad reviews. Yes, you may have had bad customer service and you need to correct that with your policies and your procedures and your systems and things and trainings. But the reality is, and a lot of my team is starting to realize this, that y'all motherfuckers come and start dealing with businesses with attitudes to the point where I'm training my front end ladies, my admins, on the manipulative behavior that you guys come to my office with. So if you guys are coming to me with the manipulation, with the shadiness, then just imagine how you treat other businesses. So the truth be told, a lot of y'all Black businesses may have bad customer service and you do need to correct it. But the business that don't have bad customer service, for all of y'all out there that be putting out bad reviews, being shady, trying to send a fool back, do you know that you are doing nothing but harming the community? Do you know, for every bad meal, I don't even know how I got on this, y'all. For every bad meal, for every meal that's not bad that you send back, do you know that small business owner is losing a lot of money? Not only are they losing the revenue, the money that they would have made from you, but they also losing the money in the food cost. See, y'all motherfuckers, see, I'm very upset with y'all because, see, the reality is that a lot of businesses have bad reviews because y'all, they have clients that didn't want to pay or cause issue or was having an absolutely bad day. So the reality is, guys, that goes to tell you, well, we can't please everybody because some people just want to make your life a headache. And this is the trick, though. You have a right to turn their ass away. One way to prevent bad customer service is to prevent those headache clients from coming in the door. Do y'all know that a lot of my white colleagues do not work with Black people because they feel like our asses are a fucking headache? When I traveled to California last year, they said, "Oh, I don't work with those people." I don't work with those people. And y'all think y'all can just run over to them. Oh, white people give me better customer service. They don't want your money for real. Like Gucci told us, they don't want our money. Urban, they don't want our money for real. But that's where y'all get 5-star reviews. But the Black business that went above and beyond for y'all, showed up and showed out, even gave you a discount and everything, you're not gonna give a good review until a bad experience happened. So guys, do me one favor. You may have to have some discernment when it comes down to your customers, because I sure tell my sales associates, Andrea, if she get on a call with any of y'all, she has a right to turn y'all away, because what you're not going to do is cause my lady a headache and cause me a headache. And so that's the thing, guys. All money isn't good money. So to prevent you from losing business due to bad customer service, turn their asses the fuck away. And you don't have to say, "Oh, we're busy. We're overbooked. Oh, I can't take any more clients at the moment. Oh, I had a family emergency. I got to get out the shop," and close the motherfucking shop. Some people are like, "Oh, you open the door for me." All right, so that's number 2, guys. All right, and then number 3, how are you? You guys have to prepare for the type of clients that you dealing with. It's bad to say this, but that's why I said, I asked one of my admins, would they come up here and talk with y'all, maybe do some content with me so y'all can kind of see the behind the scenes. She a little bit shy, but my other admin said she down, right? Do y'all know I literally have to train my ladies to peep game? It's very sad that we just can't do business. We got to run game. We can't just do business. I gotta peep game on you. Like I'm in the streets dealing drugs. I gotta peep game. Like literally, you have to be able to predicate. Well, sorry, you have to be able to predict the issues that your clients might face prior to those issues ever happening. Prime example, we have clients that don't want to e-file their return. The IRS say e-file your return is highly recommended. They still want to mail it. So guess what we had to do? We had to create an SOP for clients that need to mail in their return. So you have to predict that. You're going to have to predict, let's say, for example, if a client want a refund and you know they're not due a refund, are you going to adhere to the policy and not give them a refund? Or are you going to? Are you going to do a case-by-case basis? Or you're going to have a completely no refund policy? And a lot of times, if you're not a big business, that no refund policy goes over people's head. Hey, I want a refund. And that's when you get another bad Google review. Because it was never mentioned to them or in your policies, or they failed to read your policies in your contract that says no refund. But the average Black business, guys, before we close out segment 1, is struggling to deliver amazing customer service. And the main reason is because we're not doing the business part of business. Like, it look real cute, y'all, to be BTS. Behind the scenes at my desk. Click, 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 click. Right? That's the fun part. Doing content. By the post content, what content y'all want today, right? That's the fun stuff. Oh, girl, I'm traveling for a speaking gig. Right? That's the fun part. You guys want to skip the main part, which is the back end. This is why a lot of our Black businesses never get past 6 figures and sustainably maintain above 6 figures, because we don't have the processes. We don't have a duplicatable process. You guys are costing yourself unnecessary strife in your businesses, getting bad reviews, bad customer service, because you refuse to do the back end of the business that requires you to do a little bit of work, but is the bridge between client retention and your revenue. But y'all just out here just doing content. You're not creating processes and procedures. You're not creating systems. You're not creating workflows. How could you say you want to be in business when you guys are not even doing the accounting and you're not even creating the processes? But we say we want to do business. Well, if we want to do business, what happened between the behind the business stuff? The accounting, the processes, the policies, the trainings, the knowledge bases, the templates, the team meetings, core values, mission statement. Where are we going to do business? When are we going to be doing business? And see, that's why most of our businesses are tapped in. And then this is another thing. Before I go into segment 2, before we take our break, sometimes you got to be realistic with clients' expectations. Sometimes you have to be realistic with your clients' expectations, because that's the other reason why you get bad reviews, because the client was expecting this experience, but you gave them this experience, but you gave them something else. They were expecting Saks Fifth, but you gave them TJ Maxx. They were expecting Ruth Chris, but you gave them TGI Fridays. Okay? So we now have to evaluate. And let me give you a prime example before I shift. I said this. So guys, y'all, a lot of y'all know our hourly rate, my consult rate, my consult rate presently is $300 an hour, right? As of 2022, January 1, I wanted to increase my hourly rate to $500 an hour, right? And I sat on the fence. I was like, $500, that seemed like a lot. Came up with everything, right? I realized what had happened was I didn't see the value in me advising people at $500 an hour. And that was at the beginning of the year. So the rest of the year, I did it at my regular rate. And I realized, oh my gosh, I'm transforming people's business, man. Like if they execute, they'll pop off. I'm going to say them thousands and thousands and thousands. So officially, now, beginning 2023, we will officially increase our rate to $500 an hour. Why am I telling you guys that? Not the boast. Like, oh, yeah, they make $500 an hour. Nope. I'm telling you guys this is because if I didn't tweak, create better processes, and created more value in my consults, and also have the better customer service that align with my services, with the consults, right? Then I wouldn't be comfortable increasing my prices. But because everything is aligning and the amount of value that I give in 1 hour can save you literally $50,000 to $100,000, then guess what? I'm worth it. But if I had shitty processes, I still wouldn't be worth it. Just because you're knowledgeable doesn't mean you're worth it always. What about the processes? What about the systems? What about your follow-up? What about your follow-through? What about everything? What about your whole crew? And guys, we're about to go to segment number 2, guys. We're going to take a quick little, guys, give me about 3 minutes. Go to the bathroom, share the video, grab your pen, guys, because we about to go in. I don't know what it is with y'all folks. Y'all like when y'all don't like when I'm like this. Professional. Curse here and there. Y'all like when I'm screaming and everything. So we about to scream in the next segment because we about to talk about how the hell do y'all expect to build generational wealth when all y'all asses are being divisive, talk about black men this, black women this, all this nonsense, and y'all messing up my program to help build black generational wealth. So guys, we'll be right back.